You mean just Sony games? I think in general, this console generation has been fairly underwhelming. We've gotten some games and releases that really push the boundary, but it feels like a lot of the biggest games are just cross-generational. Like they've not been built for this hardware. They've just been ported to it. Nothing really feels to be a huge leap forward in terms of fidelity or scope and scale, even though that was the promise with the SSDs, with all the stuff they can do with ray tracing, that it was going to be really a big leap for the generation, and it just doesn't feel like that's happened. Luke unconsciously dunking on Hellblade 2. Who? Yeah, well, the thing with Hellblade 2 is that it is functionally almost identical to the first game, if not inferior in some ways. It just is flashier and more pretty. When I want a game that makes big improvements generationally, like I want the game itself to be better, not like, well, we made this one aspect way better, but everything else about it is worse than the first game or just as good. It's like, well, that doesn't feel like a big leap forward, you know? Like, that's kind of underwhelming, you know?